let me go ahead and now answer some questions. I see that a number of questions have come in here. For timing purposes, I won't be able to get to all of them here, but I will get to a handful of them. So somebody asked here, is there a preference for email tools? Is there an email tool that I think is best? That's from Michelle. No, Michelle, I guess let me put email tools into a couple of different buckets. So I showed you earlier Aweber and MailChimp. Aweber and MailChimp, I would say that those are on the more simple side of email marketing, and yet they're amazingly effective, and they have a lot of power, and you can do autoresponder campaigns with them, which means you can create these sequences of automatic emails to go out. I think that both of those tools are really, really good at that. Of those, I think MailChimp has a lot of capability that Aweber doesn't have. That I would probably give it my my thumbs up. GetResponse is another tool that I would put in that category that I think is very good. So that's more of the kind of simple email tools. And then there's email tools that are really, really powerful and robust that you will have to spend some more money to get access to. Infusionsoft is one that I recommended earlier on that same slide. Infusionsoft is really much, much more than an email tool. It's really a whole business automation tool. And you can just do, you can do all kinds of things with it. But it gives you some sophistication in what you can do with your email marketing that you're not going to get from the Awebers and things like that. So, any of those tools are really, really good. If you're just getting started with email marketing, I would suggest you jump into Aweber or MailChimp or GetResponse. And if you then find that you're trying to do more, then start looking at like an Infusionsoft to take it to another level. Okay. Let's see here. Mark says that they've used direct mail campaigns in the past and have not seen any ROI. It's hard to continue to run direct mail campaigns when you're losing money every time. Yeah, absolutely, Mark. I don't blame you. I don't suggest that you should do anything where you're losing money every time, for sure. So, there are lots of ways that a direct mail campaign can be more effective. So, I would suggest a couple things. So, one, I don't know who you were mailing to, but the point of this presentation was to mail to your existing customers, right? And by mailing to your existing customers instead of just new people, you are going to get a dramatically higher response rate. Because these are people who are already familiar with you and your brand and your products and services, so they're just much more likely to respond to you and engage in that direct mail campaign. So I would suggest that everybody starts with just direct mailing your own list of customers first, because you will have much higher response, and it just makes it easier to get a positive ROI. Next, I would look at the offer and the creative that you used in your direct mail campaign, right? Did you make a good, strong offer? Did it have a good, strong discount or incentive, for people to get back in touch with you? And what was your creative piece? Did you send something that truly is going to stand out in the mail? Or did you send something that's kind of boring and looks like everything else and is just as likely to be ripped up as it is to be opened? So I can assure you that direct mail can be made into a positive ROI vehicle. I think for every business, it's incredibly powerful. And direct mail can seem expensive until it's working. And then, there's a saying that marketing is free, right? If you're doing your marketing right, then you're generating revenue from it, and it's free. So it doesn't matter how much you spend as long as you're able to get that back in revenue. And like I said, I'm positive that in just about any business out there, every business out there can use direct mail effectively. Let's see here. Paul says he is from a dental firm and a dentist practice, and is not sure that something like social media would be effective for them. People don't want to interact with their dentist on Facebook. I would challenge that, Paul. There's a lot of businesses. In fact, every business out there, every business category out there, you can find a role model for success in social media, and on Facebook in particular. Accounting firms, right? Dentists, doctors. It doesn't matter how maybe kind of boring the business might seem, or whatever. But there are examples in every kind of industry of businesses that are doing well on social media and on Facebook. So as a dentist, let me just give you a handful of suggestions just right off the top of my head here. You could run contests where somebody could win a new beautiful smile. Maybe you do cosmetic dentistry. You could run contests in your community where one winner will win a new smile, right? Which is something that it's probably expensive enough that a lot of people can't afford and would love to have their smile fixed. That could be something that you could really make visible in a community and generate a lot of goodwill. And you could drive people to your Facebook page to participate in that. Now, that doesn't mean that you should use just Facebook, right? You can also use direct mail, you can use press releases, things like that to get the word out about that contest. But by using Facebook to actually run that contest on, you can create a lot of viral activity and get the word out much easier and more cheaply than you can via other marketing methods. So that's one thing that I would consider. Another thing I would consider is doing videos of your happy patients. Have them do a testimonial video and post that up online on your Facebook page, and then do some of those sponsored story and other forms of advertisements to get those videos out into your community, right? Of people saying good things about your dental practice. Let's see here. Let's see if I can come up with another one real quick here. So the other thing is just plain and simple advertising, right? I mean, advertising on Facebook is incredibly targeted, easy, and really effective, really cost effective as well. So, people are often looking for a new dentist. So if you're running ads on Facebook, there's a real good chance that you're going to pick up new patients that way. So I really highly encourage every business to, go out there and look for a role model. Look for other people in your industry that are doing well, and look for other people in other industries that are doing well, where you might be able to borrow some of their ideas. And then just spend some time being creative and thinking through, hey, how can we leverage this vehicle? Because it really is amazingly powerful for any industry out there. Okay, these